Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Y'all kick off your shoes and you set a spell, all right? Now here's your host for the show, the old Kentucky boy himself, Mr. Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video. Did you know that the Beverly Hillbillies success, huge success, smash success, great success, confused the critics? Some of the things I've seen the critics say, I don't doubt it a bit. Let's take a look. When Jed Clampett first struck oil in the Beverly Hillbillies premiere, everyone working on the show was sure that the audiences would recognize the show was comedy gold. 62 Irene Ryan, who played Granny, told the LA Evening Citizen News that this was the grandmother role she had been waiting for her whole career. From the first moment I heard of the Beverly Hillbillies, I just drooled for the part of Granny, she said. Now I feel that Irene Ryan, at heart, is Granny. Reading over the Beverly Hillbillies, creator Paul Henning's first script for the pilot, Ryan instinctively felt it was funnier than the other TV comedies. However, it wasn't until filming started and she heard the reactions from the crew that she knew the show was destined to be a huge success. We fall apart laughing on the set, she told the St. Louis Globe-Democrat in '62. We hope that is a good sign. The technicians who work on these film things in Hollywood are super critical a lot. When they bust up laughing, we think the home audience will do the same. Buddy Epson, who played Jed Clampett, was so confident in his new show, he invited a TV critic from the Salt Lake Tribune to watch them shoot the pilot. The critic reported that he watched enthralled as he saw Buddy going through a long and difficult take. This lucky bystander became one of the few critics to accurately predict what otherwise too many critics felt that the Beverly Hillbillies' unlikely success. The critic wrote before the show premiere, I believe I can predict that Jed Clampett and the other Beverly Hillbillies will find enthusiastic and responsive audience. And right away following the premiere, the critic was proven right as the Beverly Hillbillies shot to the top of the Nielsen ratings and stayed there. The ensemble cast's popularity surpassed major TV stars like Andy Griffith, Dick Van Dyke, and Lucille Ball to take top position, becoming by far the most popular TV show on the air. Before the Beverly Hillbillies shook up TV ratings, critics had predicted that '62 would be the year of a new TV trend where audiences craved hit dramas focused on World War II. They were shocked to see more people interested in the Clampetts than the show like Combat. Hollywood critic Cynthia Lowry insisted there had to be a deep significance in viewers' rampant interest in the Beverly Hillbillies, noting that the sitcom was unblushingly loaded with corny humor and preposterous situations. Lowry proceeded to guffaw that this could be the very formula that helped the Beverly Hillbillies become the most popular television program in the nation. Noting that 7 of the top 11 shows were comedies, she wrote in sincere shock that this is a sharp indication that the television public turns on its sets primarily in hope of being amused and lightly entertained. Imagine that. And for the record, when those viewers looked back in 1962, did want drama. It wasn't WW2 stories they sought, Lowry said, but westerns. In her column, Lowry failed to, in her mission to find the deep significance, proclaiming that Clampett's success an anomaly. Students of television will find it hard to explain the quick, dramatic success of the Beverly Hillbillies, which received an unmerciful drubbing in the hands of critics earlier in the season, Lowry said. Perhaps the most extreme drubbing came from United Press International Hollywood critic Rick Dubrow, who watched the early episodes and declared that the Beverly Hillbillies only became a hit because it appealed to the most basic viewer. He went on to rather dramatic rant, inferring that the Beverly Hillbillies stole the top place in the ratings. The most impressive thing about the show is not its quality, but almost awesome premeditated commercialism that put it across, Dubrow wrote. It is not the sort of accomplishment that makes the cockles of one's heart glow with admiration. This might be a good day to remember that the best man does not always win and that crime unfortunately often pays. But the Beverly Hillbillies proved that even the loudest and whiniest critics only have power to push ratings when audiences don't know what they like. In its first week, one critic wrote that the sitcom had become a sleeper hit precisely because the fans who tuned in were the we never miss it type of fan. These massive audiences didn't need to be told to watch the Beverly Hillbillies. Irene Ryan thought the viewers liked the show so much because it was like watching a live comic strip. Co-star Buddy Ebsen agreed that the characters were fully formed and dependable for a laugh. Foundation for the series is a complete and sharp contrast to the Clampetts, but the people surrounding them, Ebsen told the Salt Lake Tribune in '62. Much like Ryan saw a wholly unique character in Granny, Ebsen saw the same potential in creating the Jed Clampett character. Though the critics were befuddled by the show's success, according to the stars, these characters made watching Henning's hilarious scenarios play out worth tuning in for. Jed Clampett is a completely new character, Ebsen said. I've played men in his age group before, and I've played country people, but I try to cut each character out of the whole cloth and not piece them together with old tricks. The thinking is, what makes a character different, and Jed thinks differently. I knew from the day I read the script that it was going to be a smash, Ryan said. Not only was the first script by Paul Henning funny, but every one of his scripts since then have been just as funny. I was not even born yet in '62, but if the critics were like they are today, don't listen to them no way, because they have no idea what they want. They know what they like. They don't know what I like, and the majority of people, at least around where I'm from, think the same. They want to be entertained. They don't want to be preached to. And the Beverly Hillbillies, they entertained. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Head on over. Please subscribe. Have a great day. God bless you. And I'll be praying for you.